Hey y'all, this is what I was talking about the last video, which was Monday, so it was yesterday. It's a hood, or was that something? Yeah, it's a hood with a cow attached thing. This is a take on Bob Wilson 123's hood and beanie combo. And I basically did the hood, and then I put the cow at the bottom and attached it. So this is what I was telling y'all about, is this, and it's, like I said, I don't know if I'll get to wear any of this stuff, because today it was 77 here in Texas, so I doubt I'm going to get to wear any of this. Okay, I'm going to take this off. Okay, the reason I wanted to make a video is because I want to read y'all a letter I got. Don't worry, your name is going to remain anonymous. It's going to be just between you and what your name is and who you are. But I wanted to read this letter, and I'm going to try not to cry, because I already cried once reading it. But I wanted to read it to y'all, and then I will, go from there. Okay, bear with me, because I got to pull it back up. Okay. My name is, I'm one of your subscribers. I found you a few weeks back. Can't remember exactly how, but I was watching a video you made about crocheting that long sweater you have. Anyway, I just thought it was so pretty, and there was just something about your personality that really touched my heart. I thought you were cool. Anyways, I've been keeping up with your videos as I can. I see recently you've talked about a health issue with your heart, and I just watched a video where you opened up and shared about what crochet means to you. I too follow Mikey on the Crochet Crowd and have for several years and really love him. The reason, however, I'm writing today is to let you know that a little about me. I will try to keep it short. I know you're probably a very busy woman. The short story of my life is I am 44 years old, married to one daughter who's 18. I lost a baby some years ago when my daughter was small, and all my life I've suffered with chronic pain and disease that caused the pain. I could write several books about all I've gone through in life, from men issues, sexual aggression from men, depression, feeling worthless, emotional abuse, you name it. I was even in the occult when I was 16 to 18 years old, even though I was raised in a Christian home. So why am I writing all this to you today? Well, I watched a video of you today talking about how you used to cut yourself. It really touched my heart. I was never a cutter, but I was an alcoholic as a youth, and I've been hooked on prescription drugs before when I was really young. I used to have real bad nightmares most of my life. So I've had trouble sleeping, etc. And some years ago I went through a stage of verbally and emotionally abusing myself, putting myself down, etc. I want to share with you things that helped me. Now I'm no one's judge, jury, or anything like that. I'm not here pointing fingers or putting anyone down. I'm just here saying I'm gone through some stuff too, and like you, I'm home all the time, and my world has been small for a while now, mostly due to the fact I cannot drive, I cannot walk or stand for long periods of time at the moment, and have been that way for a bit now. Most people don't have time for someone like me. However, I have a wonderful husband and daughter, and I'm believing for healing and complete restoration of my life, because without nothing will change. I can fix it, that's for sure. So anyways, I was saying, I wanted to write and tell you that when I was 20 years old, I gave my life to Christ. Now even in my life, the next 24 years of my life, I was taken to school. Now even though I felt like a brand new person, I had joy for the first time. My life, the next 24 years of my life, I was taken to school, and hard. My hubby and I have been through some major stuff in our life together. We're both Christians anyway. You talk about being rejected by nursing associates. We've been cut off from the family, friends, etc. through the years because we've become Christians in our early 20s. We have problems and heartaches with friends both in and outside of church, so girl, I know how it is. Anyways, even as a Christian, I went through some heartache and downtimes, but God always got me through it, and at that point of this entire letter was to tell you that, and to tell you that my life as a Christian, having God in my heart, and life changed my whole world for better. And recently came upon a pastor online named Joseph Prince, who was phenomenal. He teaches about the grace of God and God's love, and what all Jesus did for us when dying on the cross. And you know how when you hear some preachers, they put others down, make you feel condemned, etc. Well, he's not like that. I like Joyce Meyer too, because she's a female preacher and awesome. They both are. Well, when you mentioned about the cutting, I heard Joseph Prince talk about one in the message the other day. So I wanted to write you and encourage you to maybe check him out. His website is good. He's on TV, but mostly I watch him here on YouTube. I said all this to tell you one little thing. In hopes to encourage you that I, too, was a lot like you, depression, etc. And with Christ in my life, I was really helped me much. It saved me. He saved me. I know there's all kinds of hurtful teaching and preaching out there. It turns people off from God. But those things are not really what it's like to be a child of God, to be a Christian. They merely make it look bad for us, living a Christian life and having God in your life. It's such a wonderful, peaceful experience. It brought me such joy. There's no illness, disease, etc. that God cannot bring us through. It's not about getting to church as many things. It's about God loving you and receiving that love. Maybe you are a Christian. I have no idea because I only know you on YouTube. But if you are, I just ask if you would check out these videos by Joseph Prince, as I mentioned, because they are so awesome and that you feel great. And he's easy to understand. They really lift up when They really lift up my up when I hear them. Joel Osteen is great too. Y'all hang in there just a little more. They just make you laugh and just have such peace and joy. And then they help you experience what it's truly supposed to be like when you're Christ in your life and heart. So anyway, I'll hush up now, and also I'd like to invite you to be friends. I think you're a beautiful woman, and I mean on the outside. And I mean that on the outside. You're prettier than you may realize. You have such a sweetness, and I can't tell you how you have a very loving and kind heart. You remind me a little of me, and never saw you were a failure, good at nothing. God doesn't make junk. I felt that way about myself. But I know it's a lie. Same is true for you. So all I have to say is humility again. No pointing fingers or judging. None of that. I don't believe doing that to anybody. Just one girl to another in love. I send you hugs, and I hope you know that I mean all this with love from the bottom of my heart. I also want to join this hat group. I think it's a wonderful idea. And I read this to y'all because this is what crochet has helped me become who I am, and has gotten me through some really rough times. I've come from a very bad place in my life, and if I could just help that one person out there with crochet and my story, then my job is done. I love my crochet family on Facebook, on here on YouTube. Y'all are amazing people, and I can't thank you enough for sharing your story with me. You know, crochet is therapy. And yes, I was a cutter, and I still suffer from depression. And I used to hide in the closet and just cry because I didn't know what else to do. And I've taught myself to crochet because I needed to do something different. And it has helped me a lot. And I try to share my story as much as I can so I can at least help somebody out there. And honey, I appreciate you sharing this letter with me. As many of you know, I'm a non-believer. But it makes me a little more believer when I get letters like this. I can't appreciate you enough for taking your time out to write me this, to open up your heart and soul to me. It means so much to me. I can't thank y'all for subscribing and watching, and I'm sorry this has been long, and I try to keep them short, but this has really touched me, and I hope you didn't mind me sharing your letter. I just wanted to share your story too, you know, and because there's so many people out there that are like us that don't know what to do. And if I could just save one person from going through the heartache and everything else that we've gone through, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. If I could just help one, and maybe they can help one, and then, you know. So anyway, y'all, thank you so much. Thank you, and y'all have a great evening.